They're still not going to be here. I am not allowed to drink. Just hit the ball, guys.
Might have some connectivity issues. Oh, he did.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we're in the Inner Harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 40 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete. Zay Flowers with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. They go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Henry up the middle. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A great play by Derek Hall to drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Henry out of the pistol.
Come on, I got to hold those
big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen. Olsen-esque.
Yeah, I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people say, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Come on, baby.
Hey. Hang on to it, and the screen
took too long to develop.
Excellent defensive effort to get to it and provide a little contact before the catch can be made clean.
Straight and simple.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Give Uchenna Nwosu the credit for the stuff.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw.
Nice.
Throw is incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Play action. It's Jackson. It's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Reek Wheeler. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Right back on.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Still got time.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
But we're simply going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On second down, here's Jackson.
God, don't you stop that! You motherfucker.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Ooh, that was close.
We're seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. It forced him to try to throw through contact and short the sticks.
On third down, Jackson.
Mother.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
No. Really?
Fourth
I hate when
down,
they
and
state
out
the
comes
obvious.
Jordan Stout with a punt. Back deep is Jalen
Especially when
Turney.
I'm losing.
This is away and a very good
Nah,
kick
well,
headed
kinda.
for
I'm
the
on the YouTube
sidelines.
thing.
And
I'm
this
just
one will
recording
not
it.
be returnable as it
Figured like
sails
maybe
out
when I
of
get somebody
bounds.
that's down for the editing, then I can edit the shit and do the thing. I tried to get on that Twitch thing, man, but I don't want to talk to nobody, man. I don't want to be like, and I don't want to be asking no chats and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same on YouTube too.
I know. No, but if I record it and then just do whatever and post it, you can't chat with me there.
So you're just recording it?
Yeah, I'm just recording it. Well, I mean, that's streaming. That's why how I'm recording it through letting YouTube.
Oh, well, yeah, they have chats with it.
Man, but nobody's on my shit.
Ken Walker.
Oh, my shit.
And he's taken down.
It's just me getting recorded.
Across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
And even if somebody was on, I wouldn't be able to see it. Would I be able to see the chat if somebody was chatting on YouTube? Would I be able to see them chatting on YouTube? Would it show up on here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That means they're punting the ball likely.
I only got.
Same as the Twitch one.
Oh, okay. I ain't know how to YouTube.
Because you're live streaming, right?
Yeah, basically.
We're looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yeah, man. I recording that shit. That takes up a lot of memory. They got that memory.
He appears to be about 2 feet short.
I love you.
Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
I was using Facebook like that, and then they flipped around on me. Where's my headphones?
As he understands what an offense is going to do
Oh.
before the ball's even snapped.
What's up, lady?
Job of scouting prior
Oh, I
to the
see.
game, then reading
Not
the
much.
offense and taking the
Chillax.
to the
You.
ball carrier.
You out there making that money.
Road territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on
Are we done making that money? Just the one gig today?
And
Okay.
taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and
Hold on, I didn't hear that
one.
last
Face
part.
off. They
Say that again?
convert. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that.
Oh,
But boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I've been trying to get the energy to do some more cleaning. I've been cleaning the last couple of days I've been off, but I don't feel like it today. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta deal with some bullshit at work, so I don't.
They'll find Metcalf.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to deal with some bullshit, but every day now when I go to work, I feel like I am. So, and especially after I'm coming back from my weekend, Lord knows what happened. What new rule they made up. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be like switching up on your ass.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Cool.
And that will be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Myers' kick is good. And
You
that
remember
will
you asked me,
extend
like,
the
you know,
lead
what do you got to
even
do
further.
in reference to being ready for Trump? And I was like, well, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm trying to maintain the food and all that stuff. See, like right now, I'm at a point where I'm not ready. Like if something was to happen today, I would be really nervous. Because, I mean, we got enough. We can make it to the next pay, like as far as food and all that. We got all the supplies we need and all that. But it's not full. Like the refrigerator and the freezer isn't full. So I'm nervous that if something was to happen today and it get critical, you know, you won't be able to go to the grocery store again. So that's the point. Like that's why I don't want to be. But it's hard not to be in that place.
But enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Well, critical for me is like most people think that what's going to happen is the dollar is going to die So that means hyperinflation will happen overnight. You know, like bread costing $100 a loaf or something like that overnight. Your money will lose its value. So that shit is the biggest one. Other things would be like pandemic, natural disasters, and then you gotta run and try to, because everybody gonna be at the grocery store trying to get what they can at the same time. That type of shit.
Now it's Jackson.
Well, that's what's keeping me on edge. I'm not stressed out. I'm on edge to the point like that's what I'm hyper fixated on. Like at the bare minimum, making sure that my refrigerator and my freezer is full. Not that I have enough to make it to pay, which is cool. Yeah, I can make it. That's cool. But I want it to be full so that if something was to happen, that even if I can't get to the grocery store or I can't go buy no shit, we have enough to sustain even longer. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. And then now, whatever we have, as soon as it get critical, we can start planning. We be like, okay, now we need to eat slow, portion things out a little bit more stringent, shit like that. But it ain't much you can do. Ain't much you can do. Nobody's gonna know when this shit's gonna happen if it happens, and ain't really much planning you can do. But that's just what I fixate on in my head, trying to maintain the refrigerator freezer full. Like to max.
From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden.
Makes me feel comfortable. Because bare minimum, I need to have some food in the house. I've really been trying to keep the weed up too. I want to go get have 3 or 4 extra ounces on tap just in case something get critical and I can't go get no more. But I'm not putting that as a priority. I'll tell you that. That's not the priority right now. But let me get a couple extra $100. I'm going to stock up. Make sure I got my shit. Somebody today was talking about Trump planning, and there's a rumor that he's going to plan on bombing Iran within this week. And this would be perfect timing because people say he want to end the midterm elections, and that ended. We're at war.
Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I'm not even really hyper fixated on keeping up what's going on, like critically. I do watch it every day, periodically throughout the day, but ain't much you can do. You're going to have to be reactionary anyway.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. Running lanes read a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Oh, that's what I got to do. That's the fuck I'm supposed to do. I will do that today. Do my taxes. Oh, that's a good call for put. You motherfucker. Put that on the 6 yard line. That's what I was talking about.
Fantastic punt.
I got to do my taxes.
What do punters do during the course
I got some weird ass note from the Internal Revenue Service I never got before. Saying something about a credit, a $300 and something credit that they want me to do something with on my tax form. And that will give me, I guess, some extra money on the tax form. But I what the hell is a credit? I ain't Googling it yet, but I'm gonna check, make sure there ain't no fucking scam. Because people be like faking documents and shit. I can use the extra $300.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, there's something else I was supposed to do. And I'm not too late.
Back in an expected passing situation.
I was supposed to be calling somebody to jump the car, jump the saddle.
Jackson.
You're going to jump that,
Yeah, we're going to jump it. I'm not going to put no more money into that, man. I mean, the engine needs to get fixed, the tires, needs to be retired. Junk it. Did you thought I said jump?
Yeah.
spot.
Oh, no,
That's what I
hell
was
no.
gonna say. You look like
Brandon, how many times have we seen
No,
a
my bad.
defense
See, I was talking to my son through what I said. So.
get even more
All right,
aggressive, right? They might be down, not pinned down, but in a
my
few
daughter says it's
spots.
okay, but I think I'm gonna have to ultimately call her because it's still her name. She's
Nice
still a
interception.
person on the title.
That's in great shape.
But I gotta go look at that motherfucker, see what's in there. 'Cause I think the key that I'm looking for might be in there. I got my fake ass garage. I got a little black container outside the apartment. I call it a garage. I can put shit in it. I want to put some shit in it. That's what I've been doing the last couple of days. Like me and my son been working. He hooked up the computer. You know, ever since we did the big bug treatment, I've been too tired to do shit. And so we finally started getting some of that stuff back in order. Which is weird because I'm about to do the big bug treatment again.
This will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks
I want to clear the area where the workout area is so we can try to get some workout in.
And the Seahawks take the interception on defense.
Soccer shit. I've been trying to give away this soccer shit. I might just keep it.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it
It's all fine. I don't throw it away.
The passer and the receiver.
Some
In this
good
case, a
equipment.
slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps
See,
before
they
you
got
run a
his
slant.
task to
In this
find
amount of time,
somebody.
it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
There's a couple things that I could use, like with my grandbaby, or maybe like if she continue to be, because she does soccer periodically, and one of those things. But this was really like stuff. I ain't gonna say it's highly professional or nothing, but it was for like him being the person probably going from high school to college. It was like, you know, important shit that he might need. No, I don't plan on using it, and I don't think he's gonna use it. But I damn sure I spent a little bit too, not a whole lot of money, but I spent enough money on it. I ain't gonna throw it away. And I tried to sell it on off-road, didn't hear nothing for a while, so I took it off. But I tried to give it away. Didn't give it away. I asked him to ask his the coach, the soccer coach at the school, and he couldn't take it. But I think the reason why he couldn't take it is he probably can't just take equipment. They probably got to buy it through a particular contract or vendor that works directly with the school or the state. That's how it is in our department too. So that's why just take shit.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't it? We've seen this so many times from him.
I'm gonna wait one more thing. I'm gonna wait. I don't know if it's coming up, but I know the soccer club that my son was with by next year, pretty soon here, they should be coming up with practice again. I'm gonna try to get it to them.
Yeah, maybe you should have tapped out and had a second back.
Good shit, some unique shit.
Who knows?
Little rebound so they can kick the ball into the net, bounce the ball back. Mm-hmm. Take time.
Jackson now. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first of 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third
I
quarter.
don't need that timeout, man. Now I gotta play on the clock.
Now Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So that was their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the Seahawks looks like they
No!
they have. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside onside kick. What'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking
That was
at it
enough
as
space
we
to
may not have as
win.
many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel,
Why you let
but
me
they've got to
get
go ahead
that?
and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some
Position.
points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. To throw on second down is Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, a 22-yard scamper. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Good man. That's a wrap. Let's see. Seahawks.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Arrowhead. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
What? Just going to go change. Let's see.
first carry here for Ken Walker. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Smith. And Walker has it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
To the right side, this is Walker. That's a strong running. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Smith on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
No, we got it. Let it go.
Physical play on the football there. And 2nd
Come
down.
on, bro. I was scared he wasn't going to get over his head and drop
The
it.
defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Oh, boy. You know how hard that throw was?
Smith an incomplete
Wasted
pass on
it.
first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
All right. We'll let it go. This time. Fuck up like that.
Throwing now is Geno.
No way over.
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Oh, my bad.
Couldn't
My
connect.
bad.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep
right.
against your secondary. And that can have a
Let's
ripple
keep it
effect on how they function throughout.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith.
Ooh, hold that ball, baby. Right, baby.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hold it. I thought you got something.
And it's only a yard short. Nice pickup, 9 yards on first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchup and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. On second down, it's Walker.
Come on, get over there.
Inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get numbers, knock people back,
nice hit.
establish the run.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Seahawk football here
Right,
starting
setting.
quarter number 2.
Around the still.
As they come up now, second and goal.
Think about it. Think about it.
Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Why you look taller?
That drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the
I see
second.
somebody creeping.
And finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
What's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Mahomes to throw on second down. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Mahomes now on first down. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mahomes to throw once more. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. This
Look at you.
Rice. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Mahomes throwing it to Kelsey. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. They'll be caught by Rice. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second down and 4. Again, here's Perine. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Gray. And
back him up.
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They run for it.
No, you mother.
He's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Oh, and that was a big-time hit right there. And receivers understand when they run into the danger zone, that's the expectation. Really good job of catching the football, holding on, despite the discouraging type of a hit.
On first down, Smith.
Black.
Incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So
PI, maybe.
Going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think
It was unintentional. He blocked
kind
me.
of let him play, but by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
On first and 10, Smith sliding out of the pocket. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
No, okay.
And now they're inside the 10 as
For
he's
a minute, I
down
thought
at
he was
the
going to
9.
intercept that.
Now the Seahawks
Right
call
there.
the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Geno. And he's going to be dropped
nice.
at the 15-yard line. Michael Dana. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Geno down to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as
He
we've
must be a
seen,
good
points have been
defender.
precious so
He
far.
stayed right in front.
Away on that snap, and
Oh,
let's face it,
why
as we
wouldn't you
advance
come
further
up
into this
front?
game, that
That's
play will be
it,
on the
bro.
minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could have cost them a ball game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Risky.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll get this complete to Worthy. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
As you're prepared for this team, you have to understand that no matter where they are in the field, this is an offense that will take in shots, and true to form, they do exactly that and break off a big chunk of yardage and help their field position.
Hail Murray.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we get toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
So the incompletion, and now it's second and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play fake. Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Finding his way through contact. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's Mahomes to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Pacheco once more. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now Gino on 1st down.
Incomplete. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what will get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Smith. It's into a crowd and intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He was still playing the run.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all.
That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
This is 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So he had the nice one.
Yeah.
You will?
Mm-hmm.